Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Joel from F50 Gaming, and today, yes, in DriveClub, I'm going to be behind the wheel of that car, that awesome freaking car on the screen, the Lamborghini Diablo SV. Yes, this thing is so freaking awesome. I've always felt that this car has always been like very understated. It hasn't been like as recognizable as the Countach, the Miura, the Murcielago, and even the Aventador. I don't know why, but this car is a real freaking badass. It's really fast, it's really good looking, and I have to say, it sounds freaking awesome. Yes, the Diablo was pretty much the successor to the Countach and the predecessor of the Murcielago, so it fits right in between those two awesome freaking supercars. But yeah, the Diablo was manufactured from 1990 to 2001, and this particular example would be a 1998 model, which, yes, it means that it's as old as me. Yes, but that's pretty cool, I have to say. This car has a 5.7 litre V12, so a massive V12 bolted to your spine that develops around about 523 horsepower to the rear wheels. Yes, unlike the Murcielago and the Aventador, and pretty much all Lamborghinis right now, this thing is rear-wheel drive apart from all-wheel drive, which I think is pretty cool, and it kind of adds more to the madness of it. Yeah, but this car is just really quick. I think it does 0 to 60 in around about 3.9 seconds, and a top speed of around about over 200 miles an hour, which, yeah, this car was pretty much one of the first cars to achieve the 200 mile an hour barrier alongside the Ferrari F40. I think this thing did 208, I think. I don't know if it was that high. I really don't know, but yeah, this car definitely went over 200 miles an hour. And I have to say, I've always praised Lamborghini with staying with natural aspiration, because car companies like McLaren and even Ferrari have started to kind of move along with turbochargers, and that's fine with me. But the thing is that I like the rawness of a natural aspiration engine rather than turbochargers, because I always feel that like turbochargers, sometimes the power feels a bit fake for me, because I just feel like the turbochargers are just helping a puny little engine, while this car, well, pretty much all Lambos these days have natural aspiration, so you get full power all the freaking time, and you don't need to worry about stupid turbo lag. But yes, as I said, 5.7 litre V12, that's a massive engine. But Lambos have even gotten even bigger than that. The engines have gone from a 5.7 to a 6, and now the Aventador, yes, has a 6.5 litre V12. That's just massive, 6.5 litres. Like the McLaren, I think the 650S has around about 3.8 litre twin turbo V8. So yeah, pretty much half the size, you could say, of the engine. Yeah, but this car is just awesome. I consider it a freaking classic, because it's a Diablo, and I think it's the borderline between the classic 80s style and like the modern retro times of now. But yeah, this car is really awesome. As I said, 5-speed manual. I don't know why it's 5-speed. Probably should have been a 6-speed, because you actually run out of gears really quickly on this car. So the crawl from 160 all the way up to 200 is quite a slow process. But yeah, as I said in many of my videos, we are going to do a time trial, and then we are going to move on to some kind of race. And I don't know where the race will take place, but yeah, it's going to be quite a cool race, because I think this thing can compete with modern supercars like 458s. I think it can compete with like Corvettes, and also I think it can compete with pretty much any other supercar of now, because this thing is properly quick and it's properly awesome. So we are heading up to the end of the time trial, and I will see you guys in Canada, because that's where we're going to do our race. So guess I'll see you guys there. Okay guys, I've decided to go with Sinclair Pass, because it's a track that I haven't really been on in quite a while. And yep, we are competing with F40s. Is that a 458 I see? No, that's a Corvette. Why did I say 458? I'm so stupid. But yeah, we're probably going to be racing like McLarens even. Probably Mazzanti Avantras, Icona Volcanos. Some kind of class like that. Because this is in the super class, it's not in the hyper class. So no Koenigsegg's or anything, it's not that good. But yeah, it's competing with cars from today. Look, an SLS. This thing is competing with cars like that, so that must mean it's good, obviously. But yeah, this car is rear-wheel drive, so we don't need to worry about any understeer, because with all-wheel drive, we always get frickin' understeer. But with this car, You don't need to worry about it. We got an Audi R8 right there. It looks like a Maserati Avantra. No, that's a Marussia B2. Alright, cool. Get out of the way, Russian. Alright, so I looked who was in first place, and it was an Ariel Adam. And if you haven't seen my Murcielago video, please check that out. I kind of lost to a woman. Yes, I lost to a woman. Don't make a big deal out of it, but yeah, you can laugh if you want. But yeah, I lost to a woman that was in an Ariel Adam, so I don't want to lose to another Ariel Adam. Thank God it's not a woman, so if I lose, it won't be in shame at least. But yeah, the Ariel Adam is really fast, but this thing can hopefully keep up with it. Obviously, it's not as fast as it in real life, because the Adam V8 is just absolutely freaking insane, but yeah, this car is probably as fast as it in the game. Now, I have it on the amateur, not pro. I would usually have it on the pro. Nah, that's a big, massive lie. I always usually have it onto amateur. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. But, yeah. Only 2 laps. We're not going to do, like, 4 or 85 quintillion. We are only going to do 2. So, we are all covered there. But, yeah. This Lambo is absolutely freaking cool, and I love the name, Diablo. That's just so freaking cool. Diablo, for God's sake. Diablo! Like, Murcielago is cool and all that, but Diablo, you just can't beat that. That's just awesome. That's just, it's freaking epic. And yes, it has the SV badge, which might stand for Super Veloce or Sport Veloce, however you might want to think about it. But yeah, this SV is pretty much a hardcore Lamborghini. And only 4 Lamborghinis have had that title. The Miura, the Diablo, the Murcielago, and the Aventador. Yes, the Countach was not they did not make an SV version of that. Everybody thinks that they did, but no, in fact they didn't. I thought that they made an SV version of it, but no, they didn't. Don't know why. The Countach was made for, like, I think 16 years. It was made for quite a long time. I think it's the longest running production Lambo ever, the Countach. That's because it was really cool, but it was really, like, unpractical, and I think this car was way better than the Countach. I think the Countach looked absolutely freaking insane. No, don't overtake me! But yeah, the Countach looks absolutely insane. This car looks absolutely insane. And look at the big wing on it. That's just epic. And, of course, it has to be in yellow. What other colour would you have it in? But it looks like I might win the race. I just got to make sure that this other car doesn't overtake me. But I think I'm good. But anyway, I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, take